Our next school choir from Kent. It's Rochester Grammar School.
I'm climbing up the mountain, children, gotta reach my heavenly home. I'm climbing up, I'm working hard, just harder. Lord, don't ever leave me alone. Can't you see I'm trying? Oh yeah, to make it each day. I know, even though trials try to waste my way, I'm gonna keep on climbing up the mountain till I make it on home. Oh brother, won't you help me? 'Cause the road is rough, the mountain is steep, and the going gets tough. But when I see him face to face, I'm gonna shout all over the place. I'm climbing up the mountain, children, gotta reach my heavenly home. I'm climbing up, I'm working hard, just harder. Lord, don't ever leave me alone. Can't you see I'm trying? Oh yeah, to make it each day. I know, even though trials try to waste my way, I'm gonna keep on climbing up the mountain till I make it on home. Oh sister, won't you help me to carry the load over the hard and rocky road? When I arrive, I wipe my tears away. It's gonna be a happy day, a happier day. I'm climbing up the mountain, children, gotta reach my heavenly home. I'm climbing up, I'm working hard, just harder. Lord, don't ever leave me alone. Can't you see I'm trying? Oh yeah, to make it each day. I know, even though trials waste my way, I'm gonna keep on climbing up the mountain till I make it on home. I'm gonna keep on climbing up the mountain till I make it on home. I'm gonna keep on climbing up the mountain till I make it on
Rochester Grammar School. So Laura, what do you make of that performance?
Fabulous. Really love the spoken parts and the choreography. Really, really cool. When you guys sing in three parts, it's like the perfect blend. Your tone is really open and beautiful and rich. I wondered what would happen if you let your hair down just a little bit more. Sometimes I felt like this is the kind of song that you need just a little bit more energy, but that's just like a minor point. For me, the whole thing was fabulous and bluesy and rocking. Great.
Gareth.
Just really good technical execution. It was all really well together. The tuning was good. The timing was good. There was a nice light vocal quality that you have as a choir, which you brought to your piece in the semi-final as well, and I think deployed well here. A very impressive quiet singing from those top sopranos. You managed that really well. It didn't lose any pitch. It was good and exciting, that bit at the end. I thought it was a good style, but I could have just used a little bit more grit.
Susie, were you inspired by Rochester's inspirational performance?
Yes, I was. You'd be hard pushed to find a choir that is more immaculately prepared than this one. In a piece like this, I think it's quite important for us as audience to feel that there is the possibility of some spontaneous element. And I know that's almost incompatible when you have technically everything so perfectly in place. So if I absolutely had to be critical, I would say that. You want to feel there's a spontaneous response rather than a drilled response musically to what's happening. But congratulations.
Thank you, Rochester Grammar School.
They gave their very, very best, which is all I ask of them, really.
Once we got through to the final, we were all sort of really buzzing because, you suddenly realise there's a chance.
What would it mean to take the title home? It would be unbelievable. It would be.
Can you think about that at this stage?
No. No.
Our next and last choir in the competition are Cantabile from Hereford Cathedral School.
I got a robe, I got a robe, I got a robe, we got a robe. Oh gosh, I got a robe. When I get to heaven, gonna put on my robe, I'm gonna walk all over, gonna say, on, heaven, heaven. Everybody talking about heaven, ain't you going there? Heaven, heaven, gonna walk all over, gonna say,
Thank you, Cantabile from Hereford Cathedral School. Susie, if Cantabile were your choir, would you be pleased?
Of course I would. I'd be thrilled. And it was full of life and sparkle, which I really enjoyed. Contrary to the discussion we were having before, I felt that in some ways, because you've got these wonderful voices, it needed a little bit more control. It just felt a little bit unbridled and sometimes a bit overexcited, and that can result in the sopranos pushing sharp a little. But I really enjoyed it, thank you.
Gareth?
It's a very difficult decision that we have to make, because I thought you had some magic moments of harmony and you displayed your technical brilliance at moments. I saw the energy and I felt the excitement and beautiful ooze under the solo. That was really lovely. Was I convinced stylistically? Did it feel like a spiritual all the time? I'm not quite sure that you quite got there for me.
Laura?
I think that was a really great performance, and I hope you would be proud of that, because I would be. I think I would agree with Gareth. I'm not sure about the arrangement for us as a spiritual. But then, having said that, you made a really exciting sound, and the way you sort of were all leaning in at parts, I was leaning in also with you. And when you sang Heaven, I was thinking heaven, you know. So yeah, I think it was great, and I think you should be really proud.
Thank you, Cantabile from Hereford Cathedral School.
I think we did quite well, actually. It was really energetic, and the judges seemed to like it. They said they didn't really like our arrangement of the piece, but we did, so hopefully that's good enough.
They sang extremely well. I'm very pleased with them. I really am. I take criticism. As long as it's constructive and not destructive, I'm happy.
Okay, the reason I'm here is that I want to join with Susie and the rest of the audience in witnessing a very special performance before our winning choir is chosen. Normally we don't ask our judges to perform, but this time we just couldn't resist. Ladies and gentlemen, singing We Shall Overcome, it's Gareth Malone's Voices Choir and Laura Mvula.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall overcome someday. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand someday. Deep in my heart, I do believe that we'll walk hand in hand someday. We shall all be free. We shall all be free. We shall all be free someday. Deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Deep in my heart, I do believe that we shall overcome.
voices. How brilliant was that? Now, talking of brilliant, have you made your mind up about which of our senior choirs is your favourite? Well, whilst our judges head off to decide on their top choice, here's a reminder of all three choirs' inspirational performances.